real quick. We'll drop some knowledge for some people right here. People think they stream for whatever reason why you choose to stream. If you're not streaming to provide something for the world, your streams will only be so good, period. If you're streaming because you want to make money, if you're streaming to do what everybody else does, you're not gonna be successful. If you're streaming because I like this thing that I want to do is not existing in this world, I'm going to do it, you will succeed easily. Whether it takes you 5-10 years, you will succeed because your path is not about the monetary value. It's about what's missing in the world that you need to bring to the world. So therefore, when I see people that are really good at video editing, see very good at graphic designs, and they push those aside to stream when they realize their gift is to provide this service to everybody else that nobody else can do, and they don't take that advantage, wasting their talent. And the reason why I tell people I stream is I don't stream just because it's a monetary thing. I have a job. Like, I can stop streaming today and be financially well off and not have a problem with streaming whatsoever. I stream because I enjoy it and I want to make people happy. I want people to smile. And I also want to give people like lessons that I learned in life. I have IT support. Like when people challenge me on stuff like that, I have like a Net Plus, Server Plus, almost DBA on Microsoft. I have a SharePoint administration. I have all these certifications and stuff like that that I don't even talk about for IT. And then when people talk about certain things, like when you stream for like 3 or 4 years, if you don't have a certified skill after streaming in terms of digital media, whatever else you want to do, just because you're a podcaster or something, that's not a skill. Anybody can be a podcaster. Anybody can do that. You need to have, if you're going to stream, you have to stream with a purpose of not only am I going to stream, but I'm going to learn a skill to propel myself in the future, because streaming doesn't last forever. And you might not be Tim, Doc, Ninja, whatever. Those people they don't have to have a skill. Their skill is already at the floor, like Asmongold, stuff like those people. And when people look at Twitch and we look at things about Twitch and you go, oh, there's no discoverability on Twitch. Have you ever logged into Twitch? Ask yourself, log into Twitch on a different browser and see what people they put in front of you. They're gonna put all the big wigs in front of you, so they're gonna constantly get more viewers the bigger they are. And the top 0.5% of Twitch hold all the power. So if you are, and long gone are, I'm gonna turn my stream on and someone's gonna find me and I'm gonna get 400 viewers and I'm gonna be put on. If you have like a 400 person stream, you are actually in the top 1% of Twitch. You're the 1% of Twitch. Like, if you see people out there with like 500 to 1,000, actually it's 1,000. If you see somebody with 1,000 viewers on Twitch, they are in the top percentage of Twitch, where they can go to Twitch and say, I want more money from subs. Anybody under 1,000, truth. If they don't have a skill, if they're not teaching somebody something, if they're not there, if they're just sitting there logging in playing video games all day, cool, they can do that. But you'll never reach the heights. It's 1,000. It's 1,000. So there's 45,000 partners on Twitch right now, and I would say about a third of those are inactive partners that don't stream because Twitch doesn't get rid of partners. So since they're inactive, they just clog up the jam. And even a lot of partners have opportunities and they can make a living wage and they can do stuff like that, but they're not going to be. And if you notice the hustlers, there's people that are sitting there with like 100 200 viewers, but they're doing like other things. They're doing other things for Twitch. They have agencies that work for them. They're doing things for other companies, stuff like that. But at the end of the day, if that were to all go away the next day, what skills do they have to translate into the real world, not real world, into another profession. So like, if you work at a job, you're an IT professional, you can go get another IT job. If your streaming goes belly up, which Mixer did, what do you have to bring to the table? What skill do you have? I'm a broadcaster. Well, there's 30,000 of those looking for some work after I'm like looking for work. So think about it. Not everybody can be a streamer. I keep telling people, and people are like, oh, I'm gonna work harder. And all the thing is, if you grind on Twitch, anybody that tells me they're grinding again, I'm gonna just call them. I'm gonna say you're not grinding. I'm gonna be very blunt about it. If you're not making content outside of here, you're not grinding. You're just doing this as a hobby, and this is not your real thing. And you don't want it bad enough. Period. Like, that's how it is. Because someone else is gonna work way harder than you. And as I said on my thing, a bad YouTube video is it's better than no YouTube video. Anything. So if you sit there and I turn my stream on Monday through Friday, and I hope to get 100 viewers, I hope to get something. No, you're not grinding. You're literally, as Devin Nash put it, planting seeds in the winter, because you're hoping someone will find you in the sea of where nobody's gonna find you. Like, you're gonna go around and be like, hey, I know so-and-so raids me. I now have this homogenization of viewers between 5 different people. Now you have to hope out of those 5 different people that you don't stream at the same time they do, so you can capitalize on they watching you, and then that person has to decide, who am I gonna watch? I'm gonna watch you, I'm gonna watch the person I was originally watching, and stuff like that. And then it's constantly gonna be like, oh, but then I support other people. Incorrect. Having a tab open and supporting someone is support? Not really, because when they look at the chats and they look at people in chat and talking in your stream, just because you have a tab open for someone doesn't mean you're supporting them. Full-fledged. And I do it too. I try to talk as much as possible, but I have the sound on, so I'm there. But at the same time, I realize once I had this epiphany yesterday of conversations and talking, and realized that unique chatters mean so much to Twitch, and visual people, like it means so much that somebody takes the time and has a conversation. That's why I'm like, you guys need to have conversations. We talk about it. And if one person's in 8 different chats and they're not really chatting in either one of them, but they're present, you know, like that. Yeah, he quoted that. That's Devin Nash's, him and a few other people, and the research I did yesterday. Pretty good. So you need to, like, not everybody's gonna make it. If you're not putting stuff out there for a reason. And that's why, especially when I can bring you up, Flu, I can even tell you what I said is the information I provided to you is you like gears. And the first thing I said is, the first thing you should do when you're trying to play a game is, what are people doing in the game to make them successful? I can even use WoW, and people talk to me all the time. It's like, oh, I'd play WoW, but it's not, I don't get viewers. I'm like, what are you doing on WoW to get viewers? Oh, I just log in and I raid and I do. No, that's not, you're not fostering a community. You're not inviting people to see who you are or be part of who you are. That's why I'm like, I'm tired of playing these other games. I love playing WoW. I love playing this game. I love it. And it came to a point where I wasn't playing this game on stream because I was like, oh, nobody's gonna like it, nobody's gonna watch. And then the more I watch Asmongold, the more I watch other people stream it, it's not necessarily about the game anymore. It's about who you are. And if I bring something different where I can utilize all my life skills and play this game, and I don't have to be very good at the game. I can just talk about things that are interesting to other people and help other people grow. That's what I want to do, and be honest. And, I work hard on everything I do that I want to succeed on. And I realize that if I tell you guys something and I don't live up to it, I'm a hypocrite. So when I tell you to stream on other platforms and diversify your content and see what's out there, if I haven't done it, why would you listen to me? And just so you know, I've done it many times over and many hours into it. I don't just live on Twitch, and I don't care if that hurts partnership in the future or whatever. I don't care. I don't give a shit. Why? Because at the end of the day, what I bring to the table, what I'm gonna do is going to far exceed Twitch and outside. If Twitch wants to be a part of that, it wants me to be a part of that crew and grow with that, cool, let's go. We in there. But I already said it from the very jump. I'm not a one platform person because I see Twitch as what it is. I see Twitch as not a cash cow for Amazon. Amazon can cut Twitch whenever they feel like it and just shut it down. They don't put R&D into it. It's everything's slow to roll out. They ban people without telling people. Cool. But I'm here because I love you guys and I appreciate everything you guys do, and I will continue to be on this platform. But it's not my end goal. My end goal is to do something completely different. And if it's just chatting on here, like come on here and have like a podcast talk or something like that, that's what we'll do. That's the envision. I foresee like games will be less in the future and more conversations will be, you know, as I do more research and get more information that I'm gonna write it down. But I'm not there yet. I still enjoy like playing games. So I enjoy playing games and I join that stuff, but at the same time, I've streamed on Facebook. I've streamed on YouTube, and YouTube has issues, but it's vastly superior in terms of discoverability that I'd never thought about. Like when I was like, oh, we stream on YouTube, I streamed on YouTube, and 50% of people that found me on my YouTube were all from the search. All from the search. It's insane. When I walked back, there was like 142 people, 142 views on my stream. It capped out at 20 people at one time. 20 people were in, and then people were cycling in and out constantly. They come in, they say something, they get the information they need, they bounce. That's how it is. And you got to realize that's what happens. So it was 143 people on that live stream. Now it's up to 380, and the people have gone back and watched my VOD on YouTube from my stream for crazy. And I'm like, that's not a lot, but I don't put a lot of stock in my YouTube. I haven't. I upload seldomly, but I'm just starting to just throw everything out there and just throw it, whatever sticks. Just keep throwing it out there, and eventually something will get watched. Eventually. And that's the goal. It says, and I agree, if YouTube ever decides to flip the switch and streaming seriously. No, I already said that. I've been saying that well before Harris Heller even said it, and during Harris Heller said it. I said Facebook. I've said it many times on the talks. Everybody knows that. If Facebook and YouTube flip the switch and they change it for gaming, like I've said, this is how YouTube fixes it. When you type in World of Warcraft, the first thing that comes up are live streams. Done. Game over. Game over. There's no other way. There's no other way. Or you just go, I type in World of Warcraft, and then you have two bars. Left, live streams. Right, VOD content. Done. Game's over. Like, immediately over. There's no like, oh, because if I can reach people on YouTube with having a subpar YouTube channel, having the right tags on there, like I watch these wrestling channels pop up, and I told Push all the time, I'm like, why not us? Why not us? Like, why aren't we doing that? Why aren't we pushing that out there? Like, not I love Brits. I love Brits, but the Brits are dominating the wrestling scene by just popping up videos left and right. They're just popping everything up, and they grow their channels within like 6 months. They have so many like views and so many subscribers for just one topic, and they're not doing anything different. Everybody eats on YouTube due to the space. You can create something that has already been done on YouTube and just redo it. Everything's already been done. So if you see something, guess what you can do? Copy it, make it better. That's all you gotta do. Like, do your own thing. You're just like, oh, this guy makes this video, and oh, okay, I'm just gonna copy his style, throw my little flair on it, and that's my own YouTube video, and now people watch it. Simple as that. That's all you gotta do. And yes, you'll put up a video and it might get 0 viewers. It might get 12. Who cares? Because at the end of the day, it's all about getting better. Just like your live stream, because you put a lot of work into your live stream. You stream your very first stream is not like your stream today. If you've been streaming for a year, go back and watch your old live stream and then ask yourself, why aren't you putting it on YouTube? But then you're like, I'm grinding to get better on Twitch. You're not. Twitch doesn't, everybody already says Twitch doesn't promote your content. They won't. You have to get, you don't have to get lucky. You have to just, you know, be in the right place, right time. And if you know the right person, you get put on. That's it. Like, you're not gonna like just grow organically by just streaming on Twitch every now and then. You know what I mean? You have to like do something that brings people in there, like Instagram. I should be a manager. That's what I should do. That's what I want to be, actually, is be, because I can see things that people don't see in themselves, and I can see that. I can be like, this is what you should do to grow. And I'm kind of like a manager, but no, not many people listen to me. Few people do. And those people they're already like succeeding far beyond than what I thought about. People realize that if you provide a service, people want a quick way to do it, and they don't want to work as hard. People want a path to grow without failure. And if you don't fail, you cannot succeed. Pretty much it. What's up, Marky? Just remember that. If you don't fail, you can't succeed. Because no one like, I don't know anybody who's gone through life and has a super success story without a major failure or many failures along the way. Like, you just don't wake up and ace the test. You don't wake up and ace the test and go through all the way through your high school, all the way through college, never failing, never stopping, never making a single mistake. And then immediately out of college, you apply to that job and you immediately get the job. And then now after a year, you get promoted, like, and then now you're CEO and you're running the business because you're just perfect. And everything came to you the way it's supposed to come. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't work that way. It never does. You have to keep iterating, iterating the process, keep iterating the process, keep finding a way to make the process better, refine it, work hard. And people say, like, you know, and it's not just working hard. Like, you can't just say you're working hard. It's all about working smart, and then it's also about circumstance at the same time. There's a lot of like nuances to the working hard part, but you can give yourself the best possible way to grow on anything and to be better than anybody else. Is you need to make sure that you also surround yourself with people. And here's another one: surround yourself with people that have your best interests in mind. Okay? Selfless people will make you go further in life. And you know, the people you hang around, I'll even give you some things. There's people that you know in your life right now that aren't there for you. They're not. They're there for you, but they're not there for you. What I mean by that is, they're not, your success is lower to them than their own success. So, and there's people you talk to on a daily basis that you champion for, that don't really care for your well-being. That's it. They don't. So, knowing that is, if you put stock into bad people, you're gonna get bad outcomes. Simple as that. Had a conversation with the big man himself. Yeah, well, cheese. All right. He was like, when I was trying the partner thing, he asked me, why do you keep promoting everyone else and not worrying about yourself? And then I replied saying, I want everybody to succeed, no matter if they want me to succeed or not, because regardless, I'm going to succeed without anybody, because I'm motivated on my own, in my own interests and my own success, that no matter what, nothing can derail me when I'm just in it for myself. In terms of, my success is not based upon you guys coming through, right? At the end of the day, you guys are here and I love you guys, but at the end of the day, like, if you guys weren't here, it wouldn't stop me, right? I would do something I'd do another thing. I'd do another thing to make different. I'd focus, I'd retool, re-energize, something like that. There would be some other way to promote and be better than I was yesterday. That's just how it is. So I don't mind helping people out and promoting people and making people feel something, but at the same time, I'm genuine about it. There's other people that I've seen, especially in the space, and I've seen it 3 times, and I'm not gonna name names, but I've seen people get partnership and they immediately stopped shouting out people. They immediately stopped doing other things for other people. You know, it's like they got there and the journey was over for them. You know what I mean? It's like, I made it. I got the check mark. I'm a now better person. I'm in the upper echelon. Your contract did not change. It didn't change. You're not making any more money than you were before. Like, come on now. Don't like, when they do that, it's like, when you see somebody out there, just And now I'm getting into another thing where we're going to be doing websites for streamers. So fun fact on that, if you need a website, we'll be doing those, where you can embed your streams, promote your content, promote your merch, whatever else you need, and make it all nice and just handle your webpage. So that's what we're doing, because we feel like if you can generate traffic and then you can put ads on there, you can sell ads, you can do whatever else you want. There's a lot of things that are available to you. You just got to work at it.